now. Hopefully. When I did set that for 8 o'clock, I had to basically order some more body filler for the mask. Let me just move this a little bit for you. See if that makes it any better. So yeah, basically I had to order some more body filler because the stuff I had was like over 5 years old and it was ruined. So yeah, we're gonna put some body filler on top of this fiberglass, and then we can start shaping it and yeah, get it nice and smooth, or making it look less fibrous anyway. So we just got to mix up some of this. I have not worked with this stuff in years, so yeah, hopefully I'll still know what I'm doing. Let's get a screwdriver. Turn that up a bit. Actually see if anything's going down. I've got one person on, I think, in a minute. So it's a brand new tub of body filler. Yeah, there we go, look. There we go. We've got some hardener, got the body filler, got the Hawk Fist. We are, yeah, ready to start putting some on it. Anyone? One person? One person. Right, let's mix some of this up and we'll mix up a little bit first and just see how we get on. Stabbing myself. Put that up there, move that like so. There you go, see what I'm doing now? Roughly. So here we go. Change that. Does that light make much difference? Not really. Not really, but that's fine. Alright, let's have a go. Ooh. God, I've not used this stuff in ages. So I'm just going to mix a small amount up just to check that I'm getting my ratios right. I'm probably not going to need a lot of hardener, to be honest, because it's fairly warm. That'll probably do. Just got to mix it in now. There's going to be a lot of mixing in this live stream. I might put a bit more hardener in there actually. That should do. Should be fairly mixed in now. Scrape that off. Right, then we can start having a go at applying some of this. I've never applied body filler to something like this. Not something with this many complicated shapes in it, so we'll see how we get on. Basically, I'm only using this, I want this like as thin as I can get it, so that it makes it easier for sanding. I just want to fill in all the, basically where the strands are. I just want to get rid of that strandy texture. Yeah. And the more I take off with this by scraping it, the less I've got to sand off. It's going to take a couple of layers, I know it is. Going on a bit easier than what I thought it was going to. It's going to be a long old process, but yeah, it's not too bad. It's about keeping all the filler on the end of this, not letting it get too far down. Cool. We clean the board off. Yeah, it's starting to go off, so that one done. Seems to be just the right amount mixed up, that did. Cool. A lot of filling and a lot of sanding. Get some more on there. Might have to just grab a mask because this is quite sort of humid.
There we go. Now we're better. Can everybody hear me? No, I'm still live. I'm still going. I'm still going. Oh. Funny. Give it a little mix. What's the wrong? Wow. This is going everywhere. It's going off already, that. Hey, hey. Yeah, I'm getting there. Don't know how well you guys can see that. A bit of filler on her. Get a bit of a sheet of that. This is not an easy thing. Have you ever done the Incredible Hulk coaster? Yes.
Yes, I have, and it's very good. I've actually got a really funny video of when I was. It must have been. It was the first time basically I went to Florida. I think it was 2016. I think no, it would have been even earlier than that. 2013, I think. And I was actually on the Hulk coaster, and I took my GoPro with me, and I was recording on the ride, and they actually stopped the ride just before it launched out of the station, sort of halfway up that first hill that you go, and they took my camera off me. So yeah, I managed to record that. I'll have to probably dig that out and put it up on here. Actually, it's quite funny. But yeah, I love the Hulk roller coaster. It's really cool. This is proving to be quite more difficult than I was expecting. This is just like a mash of, yeah, fiberglass and body filler. But hey, perseverance will pay off. Oh God, yeah, I go there as often as I possibly can. I've been twice now, and I was originally going to be going either the end of this year or the start of next year, but obviously everything that's been going on with COVID and stuff, I've sort of decided not to do that. So hopefully 2022 will probably be the next time I go, as long as everything's like calmed down and is back to the new normal by then. Then yeah, I'm more than happy to go back. I just wait until things get back to normal-ish. Have you ever been theme park awesome? Have you ever been to Orlando? You've been on the Hulk coaster? Big lump of not what we want there.
Oh, it's amazing. You've got to go. It's so good.
Yeah, I've got some more signs in the making. I'm just sort of trying to get as much time on this as I can. Take that off. Because yeah, basically I've just been with my real job. It's just been taking up so much of my time recently. I've not really had as much time on this Hulk Fist as I'd like. So I've got someone waiting for this to be finished. So I need to kind of pull my finger out and get this one done, really. But yeah, there's probably 3 signs I've actually started, like just done sort of like the groundwork for them. So as soon as this is finished, I should be smashing out quite a few more signs. I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway as well soon. So yeah, make sure to keep coming back to the channel to see when that's going to go out. Ah, get off. Stuck. How many icon? Oh god, icon ones. Actually, I'll show you something real quick. This is like one of the first things that I actually did. Looking back now, it's nowhere near as good as some of the other stuff that I've made, but that was actually the first like kind of theme park related thing that I actually carved out of polystyrene. It's not great by any stretch of the imagination. It's yeah, but basically this was me after watching a couple of videos of other people how they do it, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna give that a go. So yeah, that's what I came out with. So it's like the icon dagger in like some rock work that I just had to go at painting, which is not great painting at all, but you know, everyone's got to start somewhere. So I keep that on the wall just to remind myself how far I come. I've still got my original Nemesis sign as well, which is up there. Yeah, that is also pretty awful. I'll do another one of them and just make it a million times better. I've actually, just get this one down. I've got a Fantasy Island one that I did many moons ago as well. That's quite an old one now, but I did that to enter one of their competitions, and I won. And yeah, he was meant that the prize was that you got 10 laps on the Millennium Coaster that was there, but unfortunately on the day they had to cancel it for whatever reason. But yeah, that was my piece I entered with. But yeah, that was yeah, obviously went in with my airbrush and that on that one as well. So if you be able to see it a bit better from back there. But yeah, so yeah, I'll keep that one on my wall as well. And then the 13 signs, I've made quite a few of them now. And they're getting a lot better the more I make them. The original one that I did, I don't know if I've had to spin the webcam around enough. Just unclip it, might be easier. So yeah, that's the first one I ever did. It's looking a bit worse for wear now. It's been banged about a bit. It needs the branches need repositioning again, I think. But yeah, that was the first one I did, and then from that I had loads of like people messaging saying that they wanted 13 signs. So I've made loads of them now. None as big as that, because I realised that shipping something that size is just, yeah, it's ridiculous. It costs an absolute fortune. So if I make them a little bit smaller, they're a bit easier to package up. They can fit into like a normal cardboard box, as opposed to that thing. I was trying to wrap it and it just wouldn't. It was just far too big. So yeah, I like making the 13 ones now, because I feel like I know what I'm doing with them ones now. So, but yeah, I'm always looking to sort of improve them every time I make one. So I want to try and do a 13 one with some lights in it soon. And maybe add some like leaves and stuff to it as well, which would be quite cool. I really should give this a clean, really. It's getting a bit gunked up. We get a scraper. Good old scraper. Just scrape off the loose stuff. You do it over here. So yeah, we'll just make a pile of messy stuff over there. My favourite sign I've made, probably the Creek Freak one that I gave to Jack. That was probably my favourite one. Probably more so because it was just something a little bit different. It was yeah, I really liked how it came out, because Jack sort of mentioned that idea to me, and well, actually, basically, how from the beginning, when I went to Fright Nights and I saw that sign, I thought that is a really cool sign, but they could have done a lot more with it. Like they could have made it 3D, or put some lights on it, or have some sort of, just do something else with it, because it was a really cool design. But yeah, I was like, I really want to do something that showed what they could have done with it. So I basically contacted Jack and just said, look, obviously I did the launch sign for them, and then we just got talking about other signs, and he was like, you know, oh, I thought the Creek Freak sign was pretty cool, and I was like, yes, that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I just started doing it and just trying to make it sort of look as realistic as possible, and it just turned out amazing. I just absolutely loved. I loved that project from start to finish. It was, the first part was a complete labour of love because it took me ages to cut everything out, and I mean age, like it took me days to cut that out. But once I'd got that and I'd started like making it look like wood and painting it up, it just looked, yeah, amazing. I loved it. Such a good project. I'm definitely going to do another one. Yeah, because I've still got the templates from the first time, so hopefully it shouldn't take me as long. Hey, Dave, how's it going? I tell you something, Dave. This is nothing like you putting body filler on a car. This is a nightmare. There's so many contours. It's just yeah, bit of a mess at the minute, but yeah, I'm just slapping it on, and we'll just go crazy with the sandpaper. Yeah, it's just, yeah. What I might need is like a really flexible, yeah, I don't know what you'd even call this. It's just like an applicator. Yeah, this plastic thing. Basically, I think I need a really bendy one so I can really shape it. But yeah, it's, you know, it doesn't have to look as smooth as a car, so you know, it's it shouldn't be too bad. We'll see. But I have got some high build primer that I can put in a spray gun as well, so I'm probably going to hit it with that afterwards. It might make my life a bit easier. But this is just sort of filling in the fibres at the minute. So it's not too bad. Keeps me busy. Keeps me out of trouble. Right. Mix up some more. I haven't tried knifing putty. No, I haven't. Is knifing putty the same sort of stuff, or is it? I'm just thinking if it's going to react with anything. That's all. Is knifing putty more of like a decorator's cork sort of thing, or is it pretty much the same as body filler? It's a bit more fine. Yeah. I've got some of this the self-leveling dolphin glaze filler as well. So you know, I could, if I really wanted to be anal about it, I could use this and then the dolphin glaze, and then use that high build spray primer that I've got. Yeah, well, yeah, body filler. But yeah, I don't think this needs to be sort of a mirror finish. I think that'll look a bit weird. have a look what we got. I don't know if I can put a. Oh, okay, an acrylic based paste. That's good then. That's cool. I might have to get some and give it a go then. Is the stream still funny, or are we all good? Nice. Is it all good? Yeah, the family are all good. We've got I've actually got 2 vlogs that I need to finish editing from the previous weekend. The weekend just gone. We went to Poulton's Park and Chessington. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. It was a lot of fun because my little boy Callum is now sort of getting interested in all the big rides. So yeah, it was really cool to get on some of them with him and just sort of see his enjoyment and his reactions on them. So yeah, it's becoming exciting times now. Right, let's mix up a bit more. Just got this bit here and then the top there to do now. So for the first coat. Yeah, he that was sort of his first big one. He just kept saying he wanted to do it. He wanted to do it. So I was like, all right, then it's a bit of a, that was like one of the first ever big ones that he did. And I think it sort of shook him up a bit. He's only been on it once. He's not been on it since, and he's sort of like he sort of ums and ahs whether he's going to go back on it. But yeah, he enjoyed it at the time, and he wasn't like freaking out or crying or anything. But yeah, it was. I think it was a bit intense for him, to be honest. But he did Spinball Whizzer last time we went, and he absolutely loved that. So yeah, he keeps all he keeps talking about now is he wants to go on Nemesis and Smiler, but he's not tall enough for that yet. So I think he's got a little way to go before he's going to be ready for them, I think. But it's nice that he's interested in them. Sort of like I'm only taking him on things that he says he wants to go on. So it's good that he's giving him a go. Are you going to be doing Scarefest this year, Dave? That's the question. Are you going to be hitting up Alton Towers for their Halloween event? Oh, chest restraint. I tell you, the best restraints are the ones where you just have the lap bar just there, and it's just like literally a little sort of cup round there, and that's it. Because then you feel like you've got nothing up top. That is like Taron at Phantasialand. That's got the same sort of thing. They are the best restraints ever. All right, Spade. Well, this year it's going to be a lot tamer than what it normally is. But basically, they just set up a load of scare mazes. Yeah, and you just walk around and you get actors that jump out at you and say "boo." Basically, I go every year. I've been every year for the last 8 years in a row now, I think. And yeah, I love it. And I was sort of a bit sad that I thought they weren't going to do it this year, but they've managed to pull it off. So yeah, you should come, and you get to ride all the rides in the dark. So it's definitely worth a visit. And that's gone off. Nice. They have a few kiddie things. They have like a little show and stuff that they do with like actors that are dressed up as like funny Halloween people. It's probably for kids until it starts getting dark, and then it's sort of not. Yeah, just because then it's all about the night rides and the mazes in the dark. So. But Alton Towers is always good for kids, so yeah. It means you should go anytime. You absolutely should. There's also a scare attraction, a brand new scare attraction coming to Spalding as well, which I've got high hopes for. It's quite expensive. It's like £25 a ticket or something like that. I think it was either 20 or 25. But it's I'm anticipating it to be a bit like the horror at Hinchinbrook House. So if you look at my vlog on that, I'm expecting it to be something like that. I don't think it will be as as good as that because they've been doing that for quite a while. But if it's anything close to that, then it'll be fantastic. Because Horror at Hinchinbrook House is not operating this year, which is really unfortunate because that is my favourite Halloween event by a long shot. Oh, this is proving difficult. Right, that is me calling it done. Oh, the splash room. God, yeah, that was yeah, it was quite expensive, but it was nice. It was nice to yeah, it was nice for a little treat every now and then because we normally just stay in the normal rooms, which aren't too bad. You can stay in a normal room for like under £200 normally, sort of just for the room. So yeah, I think the splash rooms were more like 400 or 500, something like that. But we did sort of split it between four of us, so it didn't actually work out too bad. So yeah, because they can sleep. Well, they can sleep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people easily. So yeah, it wasn't too bad, but it was nice. Yeah, it was good. So yeah, that's why I'm calling that it for that. I'm going to, there's a bit there I've missed, but I'll do that on the next pass. So I'm going to give that 24 hours to go off so that it's rock solid. And then I can just really go at it with the sandpaper. Go for some 60 or 80 grit probably, just to really cut some of it back. Because I can still feel there's a little bit of moisture in there, so if I start sanding it now, it's just going to clog up my paper straight away. So, but yeah, we'll sand that back, see how it's looking, and then decide if I'm going to carry on with the body filler or whether I'm going to switch to something else that might make life a bit easier. I probably should have gone on with a gel coat or something first, which is something I'll probably look at doing next time. I could even put a gel coat on top of this, to be fair. Yeah. Looks alright. Doing the job, it's solid. No. That's what it is. Yeah, I'd like to do the Smiler room because I've heard the Easter eggs in it. Like, yeah, it's yeah. Apparently, if you flush the toilet, it plays the Smiler song or something, which I think that would be a pretty cool gimmick. I was quite surprised that the splash room, when you open the front door in the bathroom, it starts playing the theme from Air. So that was really cool. So we're just constantly opening and closing the door every time someone went to the toilet. Yeah, kids loved it as well, which was nice. I'll leave that to go hard and then I'll clean it off properly. So while that's going off, I'll show you a sign quickly that I've finished. I finished it quite a while ago, but yeah, that's the Walking Dead Do or Die sign from Thorpe Park Fright Nights. So I'm just waiting to package that up and send it out because that was a commission for someone. And then in the pipeline, we've got a Ripsaw one that's going to be happening. So that's like the Creek Freak one that's going to have the spinning blade on it. Yeah, just been buying some new router bits so that I can bevel the edge on this. So hopefully that will come out okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this here because I can't really add any more to this. I'm just gonna let it go off. Start sanding it tomorrow. So yeah, thank you all for being here and joining me and keeping me company while I've been slapping on some body filler. But I should be back on another live stream tomorrow night, so it might be a bit more interesting than tonight. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. See you later.